Welcome, wrestling fans, to the RO Sports Show's coverage of the Sandhills Wrestling Alliance Comeback Show. I'm Matt Harrelson, joined with Russell Parker.
Let's thank our sponsors first, the Richmond Observer, Freedom Fitness, Hall's Thrift Store, and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Thank you for making this possible for us to be here tonight to help this amazing lady out, Miss Jody Harrell. Put your hands together, Miss Jody. And now, do it all rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets brought the light of Dear Heavenly Father, we come here tonight to lift up a wonderful woman, Miss Jody Harrell, and her fight with MS. We ask you to touch her, Lord, and touch a healing, and bring her through this as we come together to help support her. We ask you to keep our wrestlers safe tonight as they come out here and put it on the line for this wonderful cause. And Lord, when it's over, we ask you to please take us all safe home to our destinations. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. And now, I'd like to introduce our officials for the evening. Our officials. The son of the legendary Crash Calhoun. Crash Davis. I've been stating, I went to lie. The son of the legendary Crash Davis, the fruit of his loins, if you will. Crash Calhoun.
Crash Calhoun making his entrance now into the ring area. And of course, Crash Calhoun, a favorite of the RO Sports Show. He's joined us for a couple times already and actually opened up our show this past Thursday.
He done pretty good on that body slam. Here he comes now to the ring. Of course, that's his mom right there. If you not noticed, this is kind of benefiting for her because she has MS. So this is all coming together just for her.
Yeah, they're calling it what? Body slamming MS or slamming MS? Always a good cause.
And of course, Crash Davis is joining him in the ring here today. This, of course, used to be his ring at one point.
That's right. That's right. And of course, after 14 years away, SWA is back tonight.
Yeah, should be a great match tonight. Let's see what Crash Calhoun has to say here.
As y'all know, this show is for a very special lady to me. Jody Harold. This lady's my mom. Y'all make some noise for her real quick. So, about 22 years ago, this lady gave birth to me. She gave me life. And so I wanted to do something to give back to my mom, because she has been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis for 7 years now. And when she got this diagnosis, it didn't just affect her, it affected our entire family. And so this show is for her. I've done everything in my power for the past 4 to 5 months to put this on for her. Not only me, but my father, Crash Davis. Give him a round of applause. But it wasn't just us. We have 4 organizations that have come together for my mom. These organizations are the Sand Hills Wrestling Alliance. Yeah. And then we have RWC, which is Ring Wars Carolina. And we have CWE, Carolina's Wrestling Entertainment. And finally, we have APW. Now, before I make my way back to the back, I'm going to issue a challenge to anybody in that locker room to step in this ring with me. Sir, I said the locker room. I ain't got no locker room. I am a locker room. We'll sit there and enjoy the So, I'm going to let that ponder on y'all's minds till the end of the night. The match will be the final match of the evening. Now let me ask you, who do you think is going to accept the challenge?
Well, hold on here. We've got Cruz Bill coming out here, folks.
And he's not alone.
He's got the entire locker room coming out, looks like. I see Flex Simmons coming down, Big Tat, Tank. Almost everybody in the locker room's coming out here.
And Crash Calhoun just gave a pretty emotional speech there in the ring, but it seems like the temperature has changed, so to speak.
Yeah, I think everybody's interested in participating in this open challenge that Crash Calhoun has offered to the entire locker room.
And it seems like they're all going to take him up on it.
Question is, who will it be?
Also want to mention this is coming from the Rockingham Rescue Squad on Rockingham Road. Looks like a pretty big crowd there too, Russell.
Oh yeah, a lot of people here tonight, packed out. I can't see an empty seat anywhere.
I don't either.
I love surprises, right? I'm sure this is a big surprise, right? Cruz Bill coming and crashing the party. Is that okay with you? I brought some friends if you could not tell tonight. I have the locker room out here tonight of Green North, Carolina, represented by the No Limit over here, Adrenaline Wrestling, Justin Lee. Representing Carolina's Wrestling Entertainment, ECO himself, Dino J. I'm going to say this right now. I'm not talking to you as Cruz Bitter. And what I'm about to do is not Cruz Bitter talking to you. I'm talking to you as your pastor, your friend, and your lover, and your brother. And I'm breaking characters, and I know it's something I shouldn't be doing, but I'm going to tell every single one of you, I love this family here. I have known this kid right here since he was a little boy. Was my trainer, one of my trainers, him and his brother, Brian Harold, my trainers. I'm so thankful for them. Jody, you, your husband, and your entire family welcomed me and a little chunky 13-year-old kid to train me in Cordova. I have sat here and I have been with you through the worst times. I've cried with you, I've prayed with you, and I'm going to continue to pray with you. I love you. These people here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, these people in this crowd love you, Jody. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. He is your strength. Stay strong, Jody. Amen. Crash, I miss my mom every single day. She wouldn't be with the Lord. July 2017. I'm going to tell you, we're talking about heart friendship. Excuse me, 2016. Not a day goes by that I do not miss my mom. I wish I could talk to her. Cherish every day you have with this sweet lady right here. And that goes for everybody else out here tonight. Cherish the time that you love them. This is a lock. The card is signed by every person in the locker room. I'm going to let you give that to your mom. But before you do that, I'm asking you to come down here, and I'm going to pray with you and your mom, and I'm asking everybody to come and join with us. And then after that, I'll go back to Cruzville, and y'all can dislike me, okay? Guys, if y'all will come over here and let's surround this lady. If you're around her, place your hands on her. Everybody, let's just pray for Jody. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Most gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we come to you and we lift up Jody to you. We lift up her entire family. Father, I certainly ask for healing, but most importantly, I ask for strength, courage, and Lord, the perseverance to go through and to keep fighting what she's doing. Not only for her, but for her children, her family, her loved ones, her mom, her dad, everybody, Lord. Just continue to have your hand on this family. Lord, pull them in, hide them in the folds of your robe. Father God, we thank you for this time that we can come together as your children and celebrate tonight. Lord, it may be a wrestling match, but Lord, we love to entertain. We love to come out here and put on a show for everybody. Lord, keep your hand over the wrestlers. Keep your hand over each and every single person in attendance tonight. And Lord, again, we just continue to ask that you bless this event. Lord, that we follow your will in everything that we do. And I pray this in the name above all names, in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. I love you.
We want to take a quick break. We'll be right back for SWA action.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Welcome back to the RO Sports Show's coverage of the Sandhills Wrestling Alliance Comeback Show. We're getting ready for our first match of the night, Russell.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Let's see what the announcer has for us.
With a time under 20 minutes. Entering the ring first from Buckingham, North Carolina, weighing in at 330 pounds.
Big Tat coming down to the ring here.
Big Tat living up to the name, 340 pounds.
Yeah, he's got a lot of tattoos all over him, all up sleeves, all down his arms. So, local boy here from Rockingham, North Carolina, taking on somebody tonight.
Yeah, let's find out who. Whoever it is better bring their A game, I know that.
Yeah. He just gave away his hat there, too, to the fans, so.
Tat looks like he's ready.
Yep.
His opponent from the Florida State Hospital Mental Wing, Rage.
And here comes, I think this is Rage that is coming out now, and they say that he is from the Florida State Institute Hospital. What do you got on this guy?
I'm not really sure what to make of this. He's got a mysterious aura around him. He looks crazy, Russell.
Yeah, he looks very crazy indeed.
What is that he's got in his hand, a gurney?
I think so. Definitely, probably going to make some use out of that tonight. Probably going to put Big Tat on that and carry him out maybe.
Absolutely.
This guy's got a mask on too. Looks
Rage coming from the mental hospital, going to try to put Big Tat in the regular hospital tonight.
like. He seems friendly enough. I mean, he's waving to the kids here in front of us.
Maybe he has the mind of a little kid.
Maybe. Oh,
Throws the gurney in the ring.
Big Tat doesn't want anything to do with it. Oh, I'm not sure what to make of this guy here, but
Different for sure.
yeah, you don't usually see this here in wrestling, and well, in wrestling anything can happen, and this here is happening.
Now, I was mentioning Big Tat's weight, 340 pounds, but Rage doesn't look like a small guy himself.
No, he doesn't.
So it doesn't look like the any kind of weight advantage as far as Tat's.
It's gonna be interesting to see how the referee can keep these two together,
Yes.
and
Checking for weapons. Making sure no one's trying to pull a fast one.
yeah, and so far Rage is being very cooperative.
Which, I get the feeling that he's usually not like that.
No, no.
All right, and we're set to get underway.
Does he know where to start fighting? Oh. I guess when they say time to dance, he means it literally.
Rage getting a little sidetracked here with the referee.
And the crowd.
Maybe trying to garner a little favor as we move ahead.
Yeah, it seems like it. Big Tat is ready to go. He wants his bell to ring. And there it goes.
Rolling in.
Big Tat trying to figure out what to do here on this guy. Rage is just acknowledging
Rage is playing to the crowd. Tat's kind of eyeing his opponent, trying to figure out what move to make.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think I could take my eyes off of Rage either.
I wouldn't either.
Big Tat was straight here.
Faked him out.
Yeah, not trusting each other here.
Sizing each other up.
Here we go again.
Oh. Toying with him a little bit. You think maybe Rage is trying to get inside of his head?
That's gotta be what it is. I think it's gonna come down to a mental match here. Rage going right at Big Tat now in the corner. Gets to a 2 count for let's go.
Ref breaks it up. You trying to dance again?
Pushing the referee to the back of the other side here, and whoa.
Ooh, the big knee to the face.
What's he doing over here? Think we'll do it again. Definitely playing games with him here.
Absolutely.
Rage now picking him up here. Uppercut.
Big Tat not in a good spot right now. They're caught in the corner.
Yeah, Rage is certainly on the offense here. Nice takedown here.
Got him in kind of a headlock here.
That's the early submission, maybe.
Looks like he was close to having him for a pin, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was trying to get his other shoulder down, but just couldn't get there. Big Tat trying to nurse his arm now. Rage is just...
Still toying with him. Seems in control right now.
What is he doing here? I think he's trying to... Is he gonna let Big Tat win?
Oh, with a roll up.
2 count. I'm not sure why Big Tat would fall for something like that.
Yeah, we'll see if he falls for it again, though.
No, he won't.
Nope, not this time.
Lesson learned. Big Tat now going on the offense here. Rage in some trouble. And with a leg drop.
Big leg drop there on his neck, it looked like.
2 count. Big Tat getting frustrated.
Tat and Rage, though, have exchanged 2 counts here in the early going.
Coming up, looks like another one.
Oh,
No,
he
missed
misses. You know, I'm noticing that gurney is still in the ring.
Yeah, it's just kind of sitting there on the apron. You think the referee will not
And
want to push
it's
that
bright
up?
green, so it's hard to miss, too.
Oh, yeah. And raking the eyes there?
Looks like it. I wonder how long the ref's going to let that go on. And he breaks it up.
And, oh, he's getting the gurney.
Speak of the devil.
And Tat might want to watch out here. Is this going to be illegal? Would that have been illegal?
I'm not sure, but that had to hurt.
Referee's going to let this one go.
Picking him up by his nose looked like.
And
And
again.
again with the slam onto the gurney. Ref's kind of in Rage's face now. I wondering if that was going to continue.
Yeah. And she might be cutting him some slack, though, given the state of things here with Rage. And, well, now
Yeah.
he's setting it up into the
The guy's name is Rage. You kind of have to maybe let him do his thing for a minute. But propping the gurney up in the corner now.
Oh, falls down. Not worried about it.
Nope. Other important things.
Getting out of the ring now. Trips.
Oh, face plant by Big Tat.
Oh, this might not turn out too good. What is he doing? He's getting something up here by the weights.
I would imagine with Rage, anytime props come into
Oh,
effect,
no.
it's bad news for the opponent.
Certainly here. Oh,
Is that a weight?
I think so.
You could hear that when it hit him.
That had been at least a 10-pound one.
That sounded like bone.
Referee just lets this one go, it seems. This is starting to get out of hand.
Gonna let him fight on Saturday night. You can tell Big Tat's hobbling now for sure.
Yeah. And now he's Rage is taking him out of the ring here. Trying to break the leg.
Gonna keep working on that right leg of Big Tat. Try to take him out of commission here. If you don't have your legs, that's pretty much all of your power.
Yeah. Can't stand up. Can't pull off any big moves. And Rage is still, I guess, going back for that gurney. Yep.
It's almost as if he's stalking his prey now.
He's certainly more focused than he was beforehand. Not paying any attention to the crowd now. It's all on Tat. And I think the referee might have seen enough here.
Yeah, you wonder how long it's going to continue. Some vicious shots from Rage with that
And
gurney.
there's the bell. I think that's going to be a disqualification here.
There it is. Too much rage from Rage, it looks like. Oh!
Close call there.
Big Tat with the DQ victory there in our first match of the evening.
But certainly not a great win, considering you're not able to stand up to, oh.
And is Rage going to keep going here?
Oh, maybe lesson learned here. Maybe he understands what he did.
Decides to put it down, but although he's still there.
Maybe he's worried about Big Tat a little bit. Oh, no, back to dancing with the referee. Oh, no.
Uh-oh!
Oh, no, stop this, referee. You got to get in there.
Continuing the attack.
Oh, man. Referee not wanting to get involved with that.
Big Tat
can't blame
helpless
her.
on the concrete floor there.
Now, I think he's done.
Just an act of aggression from Rage after the bell.
Certainly.
And that was after losing by DQ.
Uh-oh. Like some trash talk to Jody Harrell there at ringside.
And of course, Jody battling MS. The reason for the show tonight, of course, slamming MS is the theme.
Well, I think Big Tat just got slammed here.
Indeed. Hobbling out of the ring here. Needing some assistance from the referee.
Yeah. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got more SWA action coming your way.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
And welcome back to Sandhills Wrestling Alliance.
With a 20-minute time limit. Entering the ring first, from the Dark Circus, weighing in at 130 pounds,
And this guy coming up next is Mr. J.
Yes, and while he's on his way out, of course, reminder, Matt Harrelson with you here with Russell Parker, the RO Sports Show's coverage of Sandhills Wrestling Alliance's comeback show tonight.
And
there's Mr. J.
Oh, definitely Mr. J here. He looks kind of familiar, don't you think so?
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, though, who he reminds me of.
Showing a guy with a smile painted on his face. Got some flash, too, with that purple jacket.
And the cane with the, looks like it's lit at the top. Kind of flashy.
Yeah, but we'll see if that flash can work for him here tonight. Bow to the crowd.
Speaking of which, you can see the sun going down in the background there, so it's getting into prime time
Oh,
here.
yeah. You know, with the sun going down, temperature's going to cool down, but it's going to heat up in the ring.
That's right.
Here comes a high flyer, I would call him. Aaron Matthews, also known as the Answer.
If you had to categorize him, it'd be kind of a cruiserweight, right?
Yeah, I would say so. And certainly he's answering to this match tonight. Pat on the shoulder there to Jody Harrell.
I expect to see an excellent match here. Some, like you said, some high-flying moves. Guys jumping all over the ring.
And I see Mr. J probably could be in that same category as well, but he might have some brutalness to him.
Aaron the Answer Matthews getting some love from the crowd as he enters the ring.
Mr. J just sitting around. I think he's ready to get going. Referee want to check the boots, of course.
We've got a different referee this match, correct?
Yep. We have 3 tonight. Well, of course, we've got a packed house tonight here in Rockingham. We're at the Richmond County Rescue Squad. And we'll see if anybody needs some rescuing tonight.
Yeah, because you can see all the folks that are there, and that's not including the ones that are behind the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So, great attendance tonight. Packed house.
Matthews getting the crowd on his side now, speaking of.
We'll set the square off.
Locked up here in the middle of the ring. Nobody's getting the edge. There goes Mr. J with breaking the arm here, looks like. That can't feel good.
No. And there's not a whole lot you can do if you're the answer here.
Oh, you can do that.
So you can do that. That's something I can't do, but these high flyer guys flipping all over the place. Of course, he's reversed it on Jay now.
Headlock.
Mr. J back to it.
A lot of technicality here to start off the match. Ooh,
There
boy,
we
they
go.
used the ring to your revenge. And a takedown. Still holding onto that arm. Mr. J gets to the ropes. Referee's going to break it up.
Yeah, you know, in the last match, they were focusing on the legs. This match, it seems like the arms are going to be the focal point.
Oh, yes. Mr. J
Tough.
taking his time.
It's tough to take down your opponent when your arms are numb.
Mr. J trying to recollect himself here, figuring out what he has to do to take down Aaron Matthews.
And you wonder if he's got the fortitude to want to hop back in there.
There he goes. Of course, he waited until Matthews was on the other side of the ring to come in.
You scared chant starting in the crowd. I'm not sure which one they're talking to. I'm assuming it's Mr. J, but they're back in action now.
Mr. J got the headlock going on here.
The answer wriggling around there, but can't really do a whole lot from this position.
They're trying to get to the face there. Oh, that's a nice move there. He's got him in for the pin. 2 count.
Another takedown. Now the roles have reversed.
Yeah, there's another pinfall there, but it was a 2 count after Mr. J got his right shoulder up. Mr. J getting in the face now.
I get the feeling maybe Jay's going to try to get out of this, but
Working on the back there of Matthews. Matthews taking him down with a shoulder. Ooh, nice move
with
there.
the DDT.
Pinfall. 2 count. 2.5.
That was a heck of a move there by the answer. And that's the kind of moves we're going to see from Aaron Matthews tonight.
Hey, it's like cranking up the band here. What's he doing here?
Kick to the stomach.
Oh, reverse
Oh.
by Mr. J.
Jay able to throw him off.
That's gonna,
What do you think? He was going for the DDT there?
you know, that was definitely gonna be a huge move coming off the ropes there, off the turnbuckle. It probably would have put Mr. J away, but
Could have.
Mr. J definitely has some experience to where he knows how to get out of those type of moves.
Doesn't throwing Matthews down like a rag doll there.
And of course, that reversal probably could have sealed the deal here. Oh, well, yeah. Spine
With
buster.
a big slam there. Spine buster, not enough to put him away, though.
He didn't really cover him that well. He just kind of sat over him, but didn't. It's like he put any pressure down over the shoulders of Matthews.
He was a little lackadaisical with it. You're right, Russell. They have to do better if he wants to win this match. Ooh. Matthews went for a punch there and completely whiffed. Jay took advantage.
And that might have been a 3 count, but Mr. J pulls up Matthews from the mat.
Now he's just messing with him.
Having a laugh here, Mr. J is.
And as a competitor, you can't take that line down.
Oh, what a move. That could be it. And that's going to do it.
What a move. Big slam by Matthews there at the end.
Aaron Matthews answers with a pinfall.
Mr. J not laughing now.
No, he's not. He's probably going to have to go back to the locker room. Maybe we've got some pudding back there waiting for him.
Aaron the Answer Matthews victorious tonight.
And Mr. J is... Oh.
Doesn't look happy, Russell.
No, he's not. I think that smile is wiping off now. Crowd, I think they're pleased with the match as they're chanting, "You suck."
They were
at
not
Mr.
pulling
J.
for Mr. J,
They
were
were
they?
not. Well, talk back to them as well. All right, guys, we'll be back.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Knollwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
Welcome back to the RO Sports Show's coverage of the Sandhills Wrestling Alliance's comeback show. Matt Harrelson here with Russell Parker.
We've got another match coming up for you. And this guy Plague is, I believe, is a new guy coming in here tonight. I don't think he's been seen before.
Correct me if I'm wrong, did they say from parts unknown?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm very intrigued.
And slow walking, here he is. Kind of actually just standing there.
Yeah, you can see him in the shadows. Deliberately taking his time.
Of course, he's masked, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of fighter he will be when he gets in the ring.
Yeah, because he looks like he's a little big to fight in the traditional luchador style.
Oh, yeah. I think he's trying to scare Miss Harold down there a little bit.
Seems very mysterious.
And trying to scare some kids here, too.
He's doing a good job. Very dramatic music playing in the background, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like you, Russell. I'm curious to see what kind of fighter we're going to see.
I don't think we'll be seeing any high flying from this guy.
No, but you never know.
Yeah.
Sandhills Wrestling Alliance, you never know what you're going to see. Walking to the opposite end of the ring to enter.
He wants everybody to see him, and it'll be interesting to see who his opponent's going to be. Of course, there's a lot of great athletes here in SWA that could take on this guy as his first match.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of them at the start of the show.
Yeah. Now just kind of staring down the crowd over here. Oh, the crowd's going wild here as Dino James is coming now. Of course, the original ECO, East Coast Outlaw.
The Georgia boy coming to the ring.
Now, no, he was a former CWE champion beforehand. Of course, really, really popular with the
I was
crowd.
about to say, definitely, crowd's definitely loving him.
There's his fan base right here, and of course, the chance for ECO is starting. Plague is not happy to see Dino. At least I think so, anyways.
Tough to tell with a mask on, but I can't imagine he's excited about it.
No.
Big eruption from the crowd. They love him some ECO, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Another ECO chant starts up. What's he got there, Russell?
It's like a rag. I'm not sure what it's about.
Who's gonna get it? There it is.
So we got one guy who's mysterious and one guy who has no problem showing off who he is.
What are we gonna see here?
What is he doing there? He's just playing around with the referee. Maybe he was checking the referee out as well.
Yeah, a lot of interaction with the refs tonight. Said, you're gonna check me, ref? How about we check you?
And something like that could very well happen, you know, where referees can get involved.
Oh yeah. You know, somebody might want to slip a ref an extra 20 or so.
Yeah. I think a guy like Ric Flair has done stuff like that before.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Ric Flair,
Brass knuckles.
I got a fact for you about this ring here. Ric Flair has actually once wrestled in this ring before.
Really?
Yeah. This is a very old ring. This is way back in the day.
I wonder how long ago it was that he did that. Because, you know, Rick's been wrestling for the better part of, what, 40 years?
Certainly.
Something along those lines. Of course, the Hall of Famer.
A two-time Hall of Famer at that.
Tied with the most championships. In the meantime, though, ECO with a slam on Plague.
Plague is trying to recollect himself here outside the ring.
Crowd definitely behind Dino James here.
Plague not amused.
Crowd helping him to count down. Better get back in the ring.
Of course, I think this might be Plague's first match, so the way he's acting here, I think he's trying to figure out what he has to do.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps we've got a bit of an inexperienced performer. Or maybe he wants him to think that.
Yeah, it could very well be. Oh, here we go, and there you go. Oh, Dino James is, what was that, a toboggan or a hat that he had on?
I think that was his hat, but he kind of fell for that one, though. Plague lured him in, as we were just talking about.
And here we go, Plague on the offensive.
Not allowing him to get all the way up.
Of course, every time Dino pushes himself to get up, that takes some energy out of him and just gets chopped right back down by Plague. You know, why pick your opponent up where he can let him get
Big
up himself?
DDT there by Plague. And you can hear the crowd chanting ECO, trying to get Dino going, but right now, Plague's in the driver's seat.
Took out early pin. Kick out at 2. And Dino has his bodyguard to the outside of the ring here, trying to get him to get up.
Right now, Dino not moving a whole lot. Pulls himself up in the corner, but that might not be a good place for him to stay.
No.
Dino kind of staggering to the opposite ring post.
And he just sets up another shot there for Plague. Is it good for another one?
Big shot to the face there.
Just chopping him down. Now a boot to the chest. Referee was trying to break that one up, and Plague is backing him up here. Referee better watch out.
His referee better watch out for sure, but Plague taking some of his attention away from his opponent.
And nice, he goes to the other side of the ring here.
Ooh, Dino with a big slap there to the face.
There he goes. Getting back in. Oh, never mind.
Exchanging blows here between Plague and Dino.
Ooh.
Whips him right back in the corner and a sidewalk slam to boot.
That could be it, maybe. No, he's not going to pin him. There he goes. Now, that hesitation that he had probably costed him.
Close 2 count there on Dino James, the East Coast Outlaw.
Crowd still trying to get ECO up. And that cannot feel good.
Yeah, Plague twisting the arm of Dino. Looks like he might be climbing a little bit, Russell.
Oh, might see some a move made famous by Undertaker here, old school.
Doesn't quite get to it though.
And a huge slam.
Dino picks him up and slams him over his shoulder.
That took a lot of energy out of Dino. But now he's going up to the top rope now.
I'll tell you what, Russell, that's a long way to jump.
It certainly is.
There's Plague back on his feet. Not stopping Dino though.
There it goes. Pinfall.
Woo!
Kick
Close
out.
2 count there.
And
What a move there.
I've seen Dino put away a guy doing that move there before in the past. But didn't even get him put down this time.
Ooh, was that a jawbreaker there? Move you don't see very often. Uh-oh.
Oh, choke slam. Elbow to the back of the head.
Another elbow. Is he going to get out of it?
Nope.
ECO snaps him over his shoulder.
Oh, he's trying to take the mask off. There's the mask.
Oh!
Hey, that's Ryan Riley. He was suspended last month by CWE. Spinebuster.
Hey, he's back here. Just took a spine. And there's the 3 count.
Dino James gets the win, but I think
Wow. My head's spinning out of what just happened there. So recap that for us, Russell. What did we just see? It happened so quickly.
well, Ryan Riley's mask, or Plague's mask, got ripped off, and it revealed Ryan Riley. He's from CWE. He was suspended last month. And Dino just revealed him to be here tonight here at SWA. And Spinebuster at the end, a huge one, puts away Ryan Riley, where Dino James can get the pinfall here in the victory.
So Georgia born and Georgia bred, East Coast Outlaw Dino James with the big victory there.
I think the biggest news here is seeing Ryan Riley in the ring.
Yeah, I don't know that anyone was expecting that.
Cutting the music here, I think
It might not
Dino's
be
got
done.
something to say. Crowd did not like Ryan Riley. They're saying Ryan Riley sucks.
They didn't like Plague. They definitely don't like Riley.
No. Oh, referee get taken down. But now it's frustration here on the poor referee.
What a piece of garbage.
Dino's coming in with a chair here. Watch out, Riley.
Crowd letting Riley have it now.
He's hurrying off to the back really fast.
You need a Q-tip? I'm talking to you. You tell me 2 weeks ago, injured my knee. Well, I'm back. These veterans take over Blake's gear and try to get rid of me. Well, so all you gotta do is ask. I tell you what, let's go old school.
Sounds like ECO challenging him to a steel cage match.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like. And then getting the crowd against.
Dino kind of instigating that one, but
Yeah.
letting them have it.
I don't think Dino needed to say anything for the crowd to start chanting "You suck" anyways.
So, big reveal and a big announcement. Old school steel cage match coming up between these two in the future.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
RO Sports Show's coverage of the SWA Comeback Show is brought to you by Richmond Community College, McNair Auto Sales, First Health of the Carolinas, Exit Realty Platinum, and Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
And of course, we're getting set up for the next match. Referees are having a good time with the crowd down there.
This next match is a triple threat match.
Triple threat.
Entering the ring first from McCall, South Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds.
And here comes the McCall, a native pit bull.
Weighing in at a 200 pounds, but looks like a pretty cut 200 pounds. Pitbull looks like a fighter.
Oh yeah, he certainly takes no prisoners when he comes out to the ring. He actually just kind of brushed off Jody back there. And we got some guys here. One guy here not very pleased with Pitbull. Referee trying to back him up now.
That's a big boy there.
Oh yeah. Some "You suck" chants are starting up in the crowd here. Pitbull obviously not liked here.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he cares.
Oh, he definitely doesn't.
Of course, Matt Harrelson and Russell Parker here with you from the RO Sports Show.
Tonight's show is dedicated to Jody Harrell, who is battling MS.
And if you're just now tuning in, this is the Sandhills Wrestling Alliance Comeback Show. Taking place from the Rockingham Rescue Squad on Rockingham Road, of course, in Rockingham.
Yeah. Of course, SWA used to be stationed right here in Rockingham, Richmond County specifically. So
right.
Coming back here, Crash Davis was the original owner, and then Crash Calhoun has brought it back here with his permission.
Yeah.
And we'll see Crash Calhoun later tonight. He will be facing somebody. We don't know yet.
And it's 14 years away, so you could say this is 14 years in the making.
Yeah. And our next contender here, Flex Simmons.
Getting Flex Simmons coming to the ring.
And the name definitely suits him.
Moon's out, goons out.
I don't think the crowd likes him too much either. I think I heard a couple of "You suck" chants there. A couple of thumbs down from the kids over here across from us.
Sun's down, guns down.
Ooh.
He's flexing all over the place.
I think he was trying to tell that baby there that his father should be more like Flex.
Flexing for the little tyke there.
Here comes the big boy here.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Flex off, maybe? Not quite.
I don't think Flex wants any of that. Even got the water. Staying fit.
Yeah, he looks like a guy that's constantly working out.
But so does Pitbull.
Yeah, two guys in great shape, obviously.
And Pitbull doesn't have to go around flexing it either.
Triple threat match we're getting ready for here. Pitbull and Flex Simmons already to the ring. Who's going to be our third competitor?
Could be a number of guys. We did see the whole locker room there earlier, and there's a lot of people ready to go.
Yeah, there were. Everybody's pumped up for this evening. Some of the crowd chanting some of the guys they might want to see.
They certainly don't want to see Flex and Pitbull. And here comes the Prince, James Turner.
Another South Carolina native. Getting more love than his other South Carolina counterpart, though.
Certainly. Prince, I believe, joined up with the East Coast Outlaws. And he's a fun guy.
Hey, looks like a fun guy. Now, you were telling me that each of these guys are actually from a different group, right?
Yeah, I think one of them is from Ring Wars Carolina, Carolinas Wrestling Entertainment. I'm not sure what the rest of them were, but I know that they're all representing their own brand here tonight. So
right.
It should make a really interesting match. I think it's like the best of each one they offer. So we'll have to see who is truly the better competitor tonight.
Which leads me to believe that we're going to see 3 different, completely different styles of wrestling too, don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Each brand kind of has its own style of fighting. So that was a neat little interest there.
Oh, yeah. He's got a lot of talent there doing flips, but we'll see how that works out for him.
Seems like the Prince might be a high flyer in his own right, like we saw a little earlier.
Definitely got some moves here.
Prince ready to go. Seems very flexible. This guy's going to have to look out for those high-flying kicks. Of course, I'm sure James Turner looking to plant one of those right in their face.
Oh, yeah. And he is just basking in these ECO chants. But Flex, I think he's got something to say about it.
Flex doesn't want to hear that. Actually, I believe he's giving it to the gentleman outside of the ring in the stands. Saying, I've got a little more flex than you do, guy. I would like to see a push-up competition there.
Yeah.
Ref checking the guys, make sure nobody's up to no good.
Pitbull just kind of sitting back.
Yeah, he kind of
his opponent.
Yeah,
probably.
exactly. It's a completely different dynamic when you have 3 guys in the ring as opposed to 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have an extra guy you have to worry about, but because of that,
you can lose the match without getting pinned.
Yeah, and it always seems like every time someone goes for a pin, there's somebody there to break it up because they don't want you to win.
Oh yeah.
So of course, all that's going to play into this triple threat match getting ready to start up.
And there's the bell.
Just to recap, we got Pitbull, Flex Simmons, James, the Prince Turner getting ready to go at it. Of course, looks like maybe Pitbull and Flex might be teaming up here in the early going.
Oh yeah, they're having a conversation here. I think Flex is trying to make a point here that their Prince is not liking this old.
No, he wants to go ahead and fight. Telling the 2 what they can do.
Yeah, I think Flex was trying to make a point that they both work out. They both got the muscle here, and they can take down this flyer here that Prince is. Ooh, kick to the face.
Of course, it's going to be even more difficult for the Prince if he's going to get double teamed the whole time.
But of course, this alliance can't last forever.
No, and I doubt that it will. Of course, Turner does have the fans behind him in his corner, so to speak.
Yeah, in a sense, it kind of is a 2-on-2 now because of that. Yeah, believe it or not, the crowd can definitely make an impact on a match.
Definitely. It gives you that extra motivation you might need to get out of a pin, or that little shot of adrenaline that the fans can give you.
But right now, it's definitely not working because Prince is just getting beat down.
No, and that's the problem when you got a handicap match, even though this isn't technically one of those. Pitbull will go over there and beat up on him for a little bit, and then Flex will come in and do the same, and it's no break for the Prince.
There's a sidewalk slam there by Pitbull.
Turner writhing in pain after that slam.
And Pitbull's going to go right back to the corner and let Flex do some more work on him.
Yeah, if the 2 keep this up, this is going to be a short match, although it seems like
Prince is getting back in it. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Flex quickly putting an end to that.
Yeah, there's a body slam.
Old school body slam by Flex.
And he's going to flex a little bit here to the crowd. And a pinfall.
And there it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we thought we might see. The alliance not lasting as long as I thought it would.
No. I think Flex was just trying to get an easy one there, and then Pitbull said, hang on a second now.
Maybe thought he might sneak one in there.
Yeah. Maybe he just assumed that Pitbull was his best friend here for 5 seconds.
Right, was going to let him get away with it. I don't think so. What is it, Lee Corso says, not so fast, my friend.
Oh, no. And now here's the double team still going. Rolls out of the way. And on the offense goes to Prince.
Big double takedown, and then a quick kip up there.
Bounce to the crowd. And he's got the advantage here over Flex Simmons.
Now it's back to a one-on-one with Pitbull on the outside.
Taking a breather out there. Flex has no idea what to do now.
I don't think Flex knows where he is right now.
To the corner he goes. Nice move there.
Big flip out of the corner. Wow. Very acrobatic there with a kick to the, I guess that was to the chest.
Kick out at 2.
Pitbull, there he is, just now coming back in the ring. And immediately goes after Flex.
Takes Flex out of the ring. Now he's got Prince all to himself.
And now it seems like we're going to get back to the more of the traditional triple threat matchup. Of course, things can always turn on a dime here in the SWA.
Prince backing up into the corner. Probably a bad idea here as Pitbull's got him lined up. And there's a chop.
Big chop to the chest. One of those that'll make you say, woo!
Just brutalizing the Prince.
Going right after him in the corner. Prince barely hanging on, it looks like.
Now for pinfall. There's Flex to break it up.
Yeah, I would imagine we're going to see a little bit of that as this match continues on.
Now Flex is going to get the advantage here as he kicks out Pitbull. Here comes the Prince to come into ring. Flex has no idea. And Prince taking advantage of it now.
Yeah, none of these guys are going to want to give up that pin.
Flex getting back in it now.
Big shot to the back.
Ooh, that's not good.
Flex looks really powerful here.
Well, of course, choking somebody out like that will give you the advantage. And Pitbull's having a row here with the fans.
That shot he gave the Prince on his back there, man, that feeling like he was hitting him with a ton of bricks.
Well, we got some commotion here on the side here. The fans trying to get a chair involved.
I heard a chair getting involved.
I think Flex just did something dirty here to the Prince. I think the camera missed it here.
Seems
Probably
like
the referee,
the ref maybe missed it too. Yeah, you're right.
Of course, this is a triple threat, and those rules say that there are no disqualifications in this match.
So we could see a chair potentially, or other weapons.
Now Pitbull trying to get in control here. I think it just ran Flex's face across the ropes.
Yeah, and that quote-unquote friendship we saw earlier is no more.
Oh no.
Short-lived for sure.
Of course, if you look at the word friend, the last 3 letters are E-N-D. N for friend.
That's right.
Pitbull showing no remorse.
Could be frenemies, and right now they're more enemies than friends.
Oh, yes.
Pitbull trying to get some love from the crowd. They have nothing to do with it.
Prince trying to get back in. Look at this.
Over the top.
Pinfall. Kick out.
Good try, though, trying to surprise him there with the pin.
Working on the back here of Pitbull and a couple of kicks here in the corner. Ooh, takedown.
Look out behind, though. Drops him to his knees with that kick.
And just one hit like that can change the momentum of the match.
As we just saw.
Huge takedown there. Flex trying to go for the pin.
Big, Flex very technically
Pitbull
sound
out
there.
of nowhere.
Yeah, Pitbull with a quick save. Had to do it there.
Now he's going to pin Flex.
Why not? You have to strike while the iron's hot.
Now the Prince.
Another 2 count. Back and forth they go.
Pitbull frustrated here, not getting a 3 count.
Yeah, he wants the ref to count a little faster.
Now working back on Flex again.
Sending them into the ropes. Big takedown.
Now going right to the Prince.
Yeah, Pitbull very much in control right now.
Oh, they're going for another clothesline there, but Prince dodges it. And a nice drop kick by the Prince.
And just like that, the momentum has changed. Pitbull in the corner. The Prince setting him up.
Oh, that could be it.
Pitbull goes down.
Flex with the break and rope break.
That seemed like a bit of a slow count there by the black and white.
Sure was.
Gave Flex a chance to come in and break up the pin. Prince may have an argument about clapping a little quicker. Flex standing over him, now standing on him.
Couple of squats here.
Making it look easy. And you know that has to hurt your chest.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that feels good.
Referee got to a 3 count before Flex stopped that.
Now puts his attention on Pitbull again.
Pitbull pleading for him to stop, look like. Boot to the chest here.
And Flex he's in a good position right now. His opponents are in each individual corner, which is exactly where you think he wants them.
Flex doesn't sound like he's too happy with the referee there. Had to talk with him.
You see, is Flex going to let his ego get to him? Yep.
The Prince is back in this one.
Prince building some momentum now of his own.
Setting up Pitbull here on the top rope.
Could we see a giant slam off the top?
Argon Flex. Oh no.
Could we see an even bigger slam off the top? All 3 guys.
Super suplex.
What a slam.
I would call that a Flexplex.
That's a good name for it. I'll tell you what, looks like everybody took a little brunt out of that one. Pitbull down, James Turner down. Flex Simmons was the one that initiated, but he's down as well.
I don't think Flex knows where he's crawling to. He's crawling away from his competitor. He could get.
Oh, a kip up by the Prince. Barely staying though. See, that's that extra shot of adrenaline I was talking about.
Yep. Drop kick on the Pitbull. Flex trying to get back up to his feet. It sits right back down.
Still a little wobbly, but looks like he's tuning up the band.
Prince ready to end it.
Who's going to be his victim?
It's going to be stopped. Flex. Oh, that cannot go good. Is that a chicken wing?
Yes, chicken wing into a basic body slam. That could be it.
Oh no! Pitbull slides him out of the ring here. And Pitbull steals the win from Flex Simmons.
Able to slide in there and pick up the win. Because you hate that for the crowd favorite James Turner, but a big win by Pitbull. Very cunning and sneaky there to get in and get the 3 count.
Oh, of course, the fans are definitely not happy with this one. There's a lot of trash talking here.
Absolutely. Trying to get into it with the fans again, it looks like.
And Pitbull has all of his cards in his hand.
Well, we're going to take another quick commercial break. We'll be right back after these messages.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
Rockingham Farm Supply in downtown Rockingham, at the corner of 220 and Green Street's a great place to stop by and have some fellowship and fun. Pick up your dog food, seed, even chicks for your farm, a little bit of everything, and a great selection of zero-turn lawnmowers and other lawn care products. Stop by and visit the local family-friendly atmosphere at Rockingham Farm Supply. Again, that's Rockingham Farm Supply, at the corner of 220 and Green Street in downtown Rockingham.
And welcome back to the RO Sports Show's coverage of the SWA Sandhills Wrestling Alliance's comeback show. Matt Harrelson with Russell Parker
We've
on
had
the
a
mics.
lot of action so far. I can't wait for this one. This is an 8-man tag team match.
8-man tag match. It's going to be a lot of bodies, a lot of guys, a lot of fighting.
And here comes Cruz Biddle and Tank. And of course, everybody knows who Cruz Biddle is when they're hanging around here.
Two local guys, right?
Oh, yes.
Wow, Tank's scary.
Kind of like a biker here. And of course, Cruz Biddle is certainly no one you want to toy around with.
The Relevant Royalties. Love the name, guys. Always good when you have relevant royalties. Means somebody's getting paid.
Yeah, it certainly seems like Cruz is only here to collect a paycheck, nothing more. I think he's ready to just get this match going.
Now, has Cruz ever joined us for the sports show?
He's been on Live at 5 a few times.
Been on Live at
least
5.
once. Back when they were doing a benefit show for Dan McInnes. Of course, everybody knows Dan McInnes is around here in Richmond County.
Sure.
He came on here to talk about it. Cool guy, but when he gets into the ring now,
completely different.
Yeah, the gloves come off when it comes into the ring. And he's a guy that you would love to hate. That's the way I could put it.
Of course, Tank here looks like he's got some kind of weapon in his hand. Is that a baseball bat?
It is a baseball bat, and I don't think he's come here to hit home runs.
No.
I think he's come here to knock some hits.
Maybe taking batting practice, but not with baseballs. That's a good guy to have in your corner.
Oh, yeah. And here comes AC/DC.
Not to be confused with the band.
Nope, this is AC-DC if you write it down, not
That's
a
right.
slash.
That's right. So don't come looking for us, band. AC/DC, consisting of Taz Jackson and Ethan Storm.
Now, I believe that, I'm not sure what organization they're part of, but I know that they are tag team champions of that brand.
And you can see the gold around their waists, or at least one of their waists. The other one carrying it in his hand. First time we've seen gold tonight.
Yeah. Of course, these guys are Taz Jackson and Ethan Storm. Now, Taz is the one you'll see carrying around a chain. They're pretty brutal, to say the least.
They look brutal. So I'm thinking that one's probably Ethan Storm entering now.
I believe it is.
I don't see him holding a chain. Kind of difficult to keep them apart with the masks on.
Looks like they got a hammer out here right there.
Yeah, definitely have some weapons.
There's the chain there,
There's
Taz.
the chain. So that's Taz there. Of course, one has a hammer, one has a chain. Both have gold.
And we got a baseball bat and a hammer involved in this. We'll have a workshop here tonight.
We might see some blood, perhaps. See how physical these guys get and see if some of these tools and toys come out to play with them.
Yeah. Let's see who they are facing next.
That's right. Half of the 8-man tag team match we're getting ready to see is in the ring.
Relevant Royalties teaming up with AC/DC here tonight. And here comes the Carolina Connection here. We have Old School and Carolina Kid. Now these guys, one of them, the kind of a technical wrestler here. It's Old School. There's Carolina Kid right there. followed by Old School. Now, Carolina Kid, he's kind of a high flyer, risk taker.
I can see that.
Of course, he is all with the crowd here.
Now, do these guys have kind of a thunder and lightning dynamic?
Yeah, I would say it's kind of like that. Because Old School, he's a bit more of a on-the-ground type of guy.
Uh-huh. You know, when it comes to tag teams, that's a nice combo to have.
Yeah. If you can have one of each style, you know, and play different ways and keep your opponent on your toes.
Old School's got his own chain on. A little bit different than the chain link that the AC/DC was wearing.
Now, they're not sure who they're, I think.
Yeah, we're waiting on 2 more guys here. Not sure who that's going to be. We'll find out here in just a moment.
Wachi, is that what they're saying? Now, that's an old SWA wrestler now.
I heard Wachi.
Could it be Wachi?
Keeping us in suspense, folks.
Oh, I think, yep. It's Wachi, folks, with Justin Lee.
Justin Lee coming out. Now things are going to get interesting.
I don't think Cruz Biddle and Tank were very pleased to see this coming up. Of course, our manager not very...
yeah, it seems like he may want to pull him out now. As the famous announcer said, business is about to pick up.
Oh, yes.
Carolina Kid. You know, I like that name.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I see his attire, at least his shirt has a little Tar Heel blue in it, I noticed.
Kick pads look a little Duke blue.
I saw that too. I'll forgive him for that one. A lot of guys in the ring. This is going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Of course, we got the Reds over here. Maybe that's NC State, maybe?
Maybe,
possibly.
Yeah. Everybody's getting represented.
Of course, I can tell you that Crash Calhoun is a NC State fan. Now, of
That's
course,
right.
he has a main event match. I believe that's coming up next after this one.
Very excited for that.
We'll have to see who his opponent is. We still don't know.
And I'd like to sit here and speculate, but you know, we saw so many guys come out earlier. There's no telling who it could be. Of course, coming to you from the Rockingham Rescue Squad. This is the Sandhills Wrestling Alliance comeback show. They've been away for a little while, and now they're back. Matt Harrelson, Russell Parker, happy to join you on the mic.
Of course, this show is benefiting Jody Harrell for her battle with MS.
Slamming MS.
Cruz Bill having a row here with the fans.
Yeah, Cruz, kind of the leader of this group, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, asking for it first, it looks like.
Talking a lot of trash here for this match. And the referee's trying to get some.
I think he's asking for Old School.
Old School like he's ready to start it, but these guys, they're all trying to. All right, now they're getting outside of the ring.
Biddle says, I'm calling you out.
Of course, tag team match. Only 2 people can be in the ring at the same time from one person from either team.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
That's another good thing, interesting thing is the ref going to be able to keep all these guys separated, you know?
Exactly, and you never know what Cruz, Biddle, Tank, and ACDC has up their sleeves.
That's a tall order for any ref. Ready to get underway. Old School starting out with Cruz Biddle.
Taking some laps around the ring before they lock up here. Cruz getting the advantage.
Big shot to the back. Sends Old School to the mat.
Starting with the arm here. Seen a lot with the arm tonight.
We have. I don't know if that's a deliberate focal point for the wrestlers or what, but it seems to be working so far. Putting Old School on his knees here to start.
I know that the SWA does have their own training program that anybody can sign up for.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, if you don't have to have experience, you know, they can train you and help you learn how to do that. So they got a pretty cool program there.
Yeah, I'll stay on the mic myself, but anyone that's out there that's interested, maybe wants to give it a try, you know.
You can, of course, contact SWA's Facebook page for more information on how to become a SWA superstar.
Now, as we're watching this match, SWA, they're primarily do shows in North Carolina, right?
Specifically around the Sand Hill region, so Richmond County mostly.
Right.
Of course, Crash Davis, the previous owner, if you will, he ran the whole thing. Right, I think he had his own ring in his backyard over in Cordova.
Okay.
So they've had a lot of routes around here.
Yeah.
So
backyard wrestling, that's how you see a lot of leagues start up. Is,
oh yeah.
People just have a love for it and a desire to take it further. And luckily you have a guy like Crash Davis that was willing to say, let's start this up. And it's since been passed on to Crash Calhoun, and here we are.
Yeah, and of course Crash Calhoun took about 4 or 5 months getting this together, and I think he's done a really good job getting the show going tonight.
He definitely has. A little 2 count there by Cruz.
But if I was Crash now, I would be pretty worried right now if he does not know who his opponent's going to be.
Yeah, you think maybe he regrets coming out and saying that? Maybe he was full of emotion to begin with?
That's probably what it was. I think he's going to be, he might be worried that people, he could be either way. He could be worried that nobody's going to come out here and accept it, and probably because they think that he's not a big deal to really challenge. Or maybe he might think he's too good for it.
Well, he was talking in a heartfelt speech about his mom, again, Jody Harrell, who, this whole thing is for. And, that maybe that played into it a little bit. Maybe he got a little overzealous and, the pressure of your mom watching you, too. Yeah. That may weigh on him a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. But
from my understanding, this is the first time she's ever seen him in action. So that's got to be
so even more pressure. Yeah. I know if I was in his shoes, I would be a little nervous.
Yeah, and of course, Crash Davis is at ringside as well, too. He's going to see his son wrestle for the first time ever as well.
Yeah, so big emotional match.
Ooh, big boot here from one of the guys.
In the meantime, we've got an 8-man tag match going on. Relevant Royalties and AC/DC versus Carolina Connection and the tag team of Justin Lee and Wachi.
Old school with a nice hit. Kind of like a shoulder block tackle there.
Yeah. Ooh,
Cruz Bill quickly in and out of the ring.
Of course, that sends the ref over there.
Also makes a tag here. Carolina Kid coming into the ring.
Finally, let's see some high-flying action. And is that his game plan?
I believe so. He definitely likes going to the top rope. He's definitely a risk taker. Now he's taking on one of the guys here from AC/DC.
Yeah, it actually has a little bit of
outside the ring
weight and height advantage, and as you can see right there, send him to the outside.
And there's no mat down there to protect you. That's concrete down there.
Now,
there's Tank coming into the ring.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one that before that, I believe. Actually, I think that was Taz. I'm not sure though. I'll get a good look at him.
They almost look pretty identical.
They do. The Carolina Kid back in the ring.
Little guy against big guy here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Big time weight disadvantage if you're the Carolina Kid.
Yeah, what does Carolina Kid got to do here to get back into this one?
He's got to figure out a way to take out Tank's legs, don't you think?
Yeah, certainly. Always got to go for legs for somebody the size of Tank.
He doesn't need to start taking on his upper body because that won't do him much good. He's gonna have to figure out a way to take his knees out from underneath him.
And of course, he's got that agility on his side too. Carolina Kid does.
He does.
So maybe
and
he can
quickness.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of quick shots to Tank.
Right now, Tank's got all the power, and it's working in his favor.
Ooh, whips him in the corner, big time.
Oh, better watch out. Rolls out of the way and makes a tag with Justin Lee.
That was a big Tank rolling into the corner.
Chopping him down.
Justin Lee
with the tree trunk.
With the quick strikes coming out. That's what you have to do. That's what we're just talking about. You got to go at him.
Oh no, but here comes all the guys. AC/DC.
The match breaking down here. The ref going to get it under control. Seems like he is for just a moment, but
Wachi Barrel is going to get Cruz, I think.
Ooh,
walks him and knocks him
big
silly.
Punch. And another one puts Cruz on his behind, but here we go, big boys.
We might see the ring break here in a minute, folks.
Tank and Wachi.
Tank lost nothing.
Tank gonna get out of there. Wachi gonna do the same.
Justin Lee, of course, is the legal man right now. But there's some commotion here on the side. I think Cruz might attack either Old School or Carolina Kid over there.
Ref, as we mentioned earlier, going to have a little difficulty keeping everybody corralled, if you will. Sometimes it's like herding cats.
Referee was not paying attention there, and Justin Lee gets hit on the outside.
See, that's the other thing you're going to have to worry about is if, with so many people with bodies flying around, the ref can't see everything. Who's going to take advantage of that tonight?
Well, I think we've already seen it here from Cruz, ACDC, and Tank.
Yep. And I would imagine they're going to continue that as long as they can get away with it.
But one thing is certain, that it is effective.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
Whether you agree with or disagree with it.
See, as you can see now, Cruz kind of taking the attention from the ref.
There we go, ACDC working together.
Are we sure they're not twins? The team of Relevant Royalties and ACDC in full control right now.
And Cruz is just having some fun with the crowd here.
Keeping in the corner there. Big boot though.
I think it's having a stare off here with Old School there for a moment.
Justin Lee's been in there for a little bit now. He's going to have to start looking to get a tag in the corner.
Now look at Justin Lee. I kind of want to say yes.
He does have that feel, especially when he's doing those quick kicks earlier.
Oh yeah.
Could have been a YES movement. Submission move.
But right now he's got to find. Is he biting? No, I think he's just holding his arm there.
I'm not even sure what you call that, but it looks uncomfortable. Kind of a reverse figure four almost.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're at the Rockingham Rescue Squad.
That's right. Don't have far to go. It was very appropriate for that gurney that was brought out earlier.
Yeah, man, we might see Rage again bringing it out here.
Yeah. Yeah, for all we know, Rage could be the opponent later on for Crash. Even though Rage is fought, you never know.
He might not even know.
I'm sure, yeah. Do you think that's the case? Like right now the commission is going to wait till the last moment to let whoever... Or is it going to be a matter of whoever's got the fortitude to come out and call out Crash?
It's possible. I mean, anybody could do it. It could be any of these guys right here in the ring for all we know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise again. I would not advise them doing that considering they just got through one of these type of matches.
It could be someone we haven't even thought of yet. Pace of this one slowed down a little bit, but at the same time, Cruz in there just slapped the Carolina Kid.
Oh, right, top turnbuckle to the face.
Ooh, you could hear that one.
Just hanging there. The agony on Carolina Kid's face.
The rescue squad not far from the Observer's office, and you could probably hear that one from the Observer.
Oh, yeah. And look at that, there it goes again. Cruz allowing referee to be distracted here, so...
Was that Tank?
I believe it was.
Tank got in there sneakily, boot to the face while he's in the corner.
Carolina Kid trying to fight back here, muster some strength.
Is it me, but Cruz kind of has a Kevin Owens feel to him. Is that just me, or do you see that?
I can see it. You know, I believe...
Like the way he's dressed, but also the way he moves and like that arrogance that he has.
Oh, actually, I do believe that is one of his inspirations.
Oh, really?
I believe it is.
Well, how about that? And which is Kevin Owens a good comparable.
Although the thing about Kevin Owens,
What's got him here in a Boston Crab?
Looks like it. But see, the thing about Kevin Owens and Chris Bill, they're kind of babies in a way. They're kind of a little whiny.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And that arrogance at the same time sometimes leads to the babiness when you don't get don't get your way all the time.
Now locking him back down again. And the referee distracted once again.
ACDC getting in there.
Watch you arguing with the referee as this team.
The team's hurting themselves, and relevant royalties and ACDC are just sweeping it up here.
Yeah, they should just stop talking to the referee.
Holding it up for a long time.
All that blood going back to his head, now it comes down with a huge
big
slam.
body slam. Kind of reminiscent of a Goldberg jackhammer there, where they hold him up for so long.
Oh yeah.
Like you said, all the blood rushes to your head. That'll make you go down for the count really quick.
Another pinfall here attempted, but it's not going to get enough.
2 count.
And
I'll tell you what, old school Carolina Kid, Justin Lee, and Watchy, they need to start doing something here.
Yeah.
This is going to be over real quick.
they're trying to get the fans on their side here, but that can't be enough, I don't think.
No. And just like Justin Lee earlier, Carolina Kid's been in there for a while.
Oh, yes.
And this
Kind of getting handed around like a rag doll.
This 4 here just relentless, one after another.
But see, I think the thing is that these guys came in with a strategy tonight.
It seems that way.
And Carolina Connection, Watchy, and Justin Lee, they weren't quite sure what to do tonight. I
Doesn't
think they
seem
were
like
kind of here for like a free ride journey or something like that. They were just here for a good time.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily seem like they're on the same page.
Of course, Watchy is as a former SWA member back when it used to be around. And they probably just can't ask to come back just to have one more match.
Kind of a one-night stand, so to speak.
I'd like to see him get in the ring. We have not seen him get in the ring yet.
We haven't, you're right. Hopefully we'll see that, but at the same time, Carolina Kid's got to get a tag soon.
Yeah. Toying around with Carolina Kid now.
Clapping his own
Playing
hands.
some patty cake.
See, that'll really bring you down if you're a Carolina Kid. It's embarrassing almost.
Oh, yeah. And with a slam there.
Landed on his head there.
We're going to see if he's still conscious.
One half of the Carolina Connection, the Carolina Kid, he's barely moving. I don't know if he knows where he is right now, Russell.
Dazzles here. And ACDC interjecting themselves.
Jumped over one member and then caught a clothesline right after it.
First Bill Police with what he's seeing. Now for a bear hug.
I hate to say it, Russell, but this match might be over.
Yeah, it's certainly looking like it. But old school over here is still clapping. I don't think they've quite given up yet. And neither is Carolina Kid. Look at this.
Trying to mount a comeback.
Oh, so close to getting a tag. He couldn't get it. ACDC walks away from it. Slams down hard into the middle of the mat. And some disrespect there.
Just when you think they might have a chance to get some momentum.
And there comes Tank.
ACDC turns it around.
It's just embarrassing now for Carolina Kid.
It is. I feel like he's been in there for the better part of 8 minutes, 9 minutes. It feels like that.
You're seeing a dirty move here by Tank.
I feel like at this point they almost don't even need it though.
No. I think Tank belongs to just go ahead and finish this one off.
Old school Justin Lee over there in the corner trying to get the crowd going, but it seems like even the crowd's deflated right now.
Yeah. And that's not good when the crowd stops helping you out.
Yeah, they're not quite sure of what to do. This could be it. This could be it.
It's the Tank hug, I would say.
Laughing at him.
It shoves him into their corner. That's where you don't want to be.
That's the worst place where the Carolina Kid could be.
As far as you can be from your teammate.
He's a long way from home.
Cruz Bill in the ring now.
Cruz methodically, I'm assuming, going to start picking him apart piece by piece. Something he's been known to do.
Oh, walking in the fingers over here.
I'll tell you what, arms are not supposed to bend like that.
No. You're meant to go forward, not backwards.
I know I wouldn't be able to sustain that.
You know, I was actually contemplating on joining their training program. After seeing this, I don't think so.
No. Like I said, I'll stay on the mic. Let these professionals do what they do.
Oh, yeah.
See, again, just when you think he might be making the comeback, Cruz with the counter.
Cruz.
Little sweep there, put him back on his butt.
Cruz is feeling a little bit of that, though.
Arrogant.
Kick out. I don't know how he managed to kick out with all that he's been through.
Yeah, I'm with you, Russ. I'm very surprised he's even got enough breath to get out of that.
Cruz just putting forearms right to the forehead. And that was like he's choking him out a little bit here. The referee is going to get involved for a little bit. Referee's turned away again. Oh.
And, you know, earlier in this match, the team of Relevant Royalties and AC/DC doing a good job of distracting the ref or letting the other team distract themselves.
And a slam here.
And that might do it.
Cruise control. I think that's what they call it, the cruise control.
I believe that might be what we're about to see, isn't it?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Now Cruz going up here to the middle rope.
Didn't strike me as a high flyer, but here we go.
Oh, he misses. Carolina Kid rolls out of the way. That could be the break he needs. Oh, but watch out. Oh, the guy to the side here. Relevant One's manager. He got involved.
Did he just turn on his own man? Is that what I just saw?
The Relevant Royalties manager here with red shirt.
Oh.
He irate.
I got you. So he was doing his job, but it's just another guy they throwing at him.
Not for even not to any of it.
No. Not much you could do anyway. Wow, the Carolina Kid is in a dire situation here. He's been in the ring for the majority of this match.
Oh, yeah. Has to be over 10 minutes by now.
If not, very close to it.
Oh.
Not quite.
Lands on his feet. Trying to get a tag.
Oh. Tried to get away. Biddle able to catch him right before he got to the tag.
And Cruz he has to get a tag here. And just like that, a new man coming in.
Fresh body. Keeping AC/DC on the winning side so far, being able to rotate like that. And I don't know how many different ways to say it, Russell, but Carolina Kid is just in a bad spot.
Yeah. Oh,
there we go. Maybe a little bit of a turn, perhaps.
Kick out too, a push up out too.
He's going to be able to reach it.
Here with Wachi.
Trying to get to Wachi.
AC/DC.
AC/DC again toying with him. Hate to see that. Just when you think they were going to get a tag into Wachi for the first time of the night.
Oh, boot on the neck.
That looks very
taking
uncomfortable.
All the air out of it.
Think about that. He's pulling your arm, and the thing that's stopping it is your neck. None of that sounds comfortable.
Carolina Kid is somehow still able to manage some punches here.
Which is amazing in its own right.
And
backbreaker, though. Another move you think might put him away.
And that move right there just takes more air out of your lungs.
Oh, yeah. That's one that'll leave you sore the next 2 or 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
The back is nothing to mess with, folks. You're here at SWA. They don't care. That's part of the job description, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not sure cheating is part of the job description. But
well, no, but that move wasn't cheating, though.
No. But the annex that they have done, what's going on
That's
here?
true. He got thrown out of the ring, which, again, is not going to be a good place for him. Because if you'll notice, he's been thrown out on the opposite end of the rest of his team.
And the referee is not seeing any of this.
Of course, the crowd not having it, trying to let the ref know what's going on over here.
I think the referee's trying to get some order here now, but it's too late. The damage has already been done.
Too little, too late. You're absolutely right. Of course, basically having to peel him off the floor.
Justin Lee over here.
We got another fight breaking out. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Justin Lee here was attacking one of the members of the AC/DC crew.
Kind of scurried back to his corner, but you know that's what they need to start doing here. They may have to play a little dirty themselves.
Guys beating up their own game.
That's right. Again, Carolina Kid can't even get to his knees. And AC/DC not going to let him.
Just toying with him there.
Slapping him around.
Justin Lee and Watchy just trying to get this guy back in the ring, get back in this match here, but look at this.
Oh. How much more punishment can this kid take?
This might be it. No, another kick out.
It's astonishing to me he's able to continue to kick out of these 2 counts.
I think at this point it's just him. It's just instinct to kick out now.
I'm thinking maybe it's just muscle memory. You know,
Yeah.
all of his training is just thinking on his own, because right now I'm not so sure that his brain is fully functioning.
Oh, look at that calf crusher.
And for those watching, that is a tough move right there. That'll give you a big cramp, and you could break a kneecap or break a leg.
You might see a submission here.
Break an ankle.
Cruz kind of just
letting him do his bidding.
Yeah.
Again, it feels like Cruz is in control of this whole side of the ring.
Yeah. I'm sure where he's the mastermind of this whole team, how it's been able to work together like they have.
Yeah, because as you mentioned earlier, you can tell these guys came out with a game plan, whereas the other team, Carolina Connection and Justin Liawachi, doesn't seem like maybe they did their homework like they should have, and it's showing.
Now he's just kind of hanging in the dry here on the ropes. AC/DC,
they missed, kicked each other. This could be the opportunity that he needs.
Carolina Kid going up high. Look at this.
Double takedown off the top rope by Carolina Kid. Now here's the big $20,000 question. Can he get to his team and make a tag? Got 2 guys kind of in between him.
Bodies just laying everywhere. And you just can't teach what Carolina Kid's able to do there.
No. Carolina Kid, of course, just took down both members of AC/DC off the top rope. But can he capitalize on it?
He's got 2 big guys jumping up to their feet right now. He's trying to crawl over to his team.
They're squaring him up. Oh, and he rolls out and gets the tag.
Here comes Watchy, folks.
The big man we've been waiting for. Watchy is cleaning house.
Taking them all down here. And he's walking right at the Tank.
Went right after him, big man. Tank a little confused now.
Chris Bill goes down.
Got to take a breather.
And now it's 1-1 here for AC/DC.
Which way we headed?
Right to the corner. Tags in Old School.
Another tag. Old School, haven't seen him since the start of the match.
Flying body over him.
Big splash there. And of course, an even bigger splash from Watchy. One more time.
Old School and Carolina Kid. The Carolina Connection working together here.
A double DDT from Old School and Carolina Kid. Of course, their team now back in control.
Carolina Kid going to the top rope once more.
Gonna get a little help from Old School. Love this move.
And there's the connection.
We have a little bit of a frog splash there, it looked like. Love it.
But it was broken up, the pinfall. And wait a minute.
I heard a chain. Did you hear that?
I thought I was seeing a chain over there in Taz's hand.
I definitely heard one.
Couldn't get some footage of that to see it. Disqualification. There it is.
There
folks.
it is. Another DQ violation tonight.
And with all the work that team has been able to do, they couldn't pull it off and had to resort to a chain. And it still didn't work out.
And ended up losing. So in that one, the winners are going to be Carolina Connection, Old School, and Carolina Kid, and the tag team of Justin Lee and Watchy.
And look at this. Like, they own the ring now. And you have to hand it to Carolina Kid, though, who's just been able to stay in that match for as long as I'm pretty sure it was in there for over 10 minutes.
Absolutely. Yeah, he was the MVP of that match for sure.
And the majority of it, he was just being knocked around.
Yeah.
But as for AC/DC and the relevant royalties, they're just kind of watching now.
Took it on the chin, even with all the stunts that they pulled, not able to get the W.
Oh, they're getting chased around by Watchy with a steel chair.
Watchy said, "We're not done yet." They're hightailing it out of there.
And there goes the Relevant Royalties manager leaving the stage. Carolina Kid with his own chair now.
Said, "Anything you can do, we can do better."
Cruz Bill not sure what to do here, just eyeing the battlefield.
Kind of trapped over there, isn't he?
Yeah. Nowhere to go. Carolina Kid drops the chair, says we can do it without it.
Crowd fully back into this one.
Trash talk.
They want to see another fight.
Yeah. Would they give it to him? They got a hammer in hand.
I see a hammer. Of course, at this point, all bets are off with weapons, right?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, old school with a chair. We might see something here. Right in front of us,
Old
too.
school's not backing down at all. Where my dogs at?
AC/DC advancing here a little bit. Cruz Bill.
Yeah, you
of
see
course, he's behind.
you see where Cruz is, standing behind his goons.
Oh, crowd might be getting involved here. Oh, nope.
Carolina Kid still not done.
Some trash talk here by Carolina Kid on the microphone. Cruz now taunting the crowd here. I think he's had enough.
Yeah, and of course that's going to elicit a chant from the crowd, telling him what they really think about him.
I think now they're going to resort to trash talking the crowd because they can't win against the Carolina Connection. And Justin Lee and Watchy, now it's just all about the crowd.
Of course, love to see Watchy come out there at the end, big man. The tag we were all waiting for.
It's great to see him back in action. Of course, he's a retired SWA wrestler.
That's right. Anytime someone comes out of retirement, puts on a great show like that, crowd's gonna love it. Of course, right now, not loving Cruz.
Oh no, and Cruz is not loving them either.
Is DNA gonna have to drag him out of there before he gets into a fight with the fans?
Watchy's back out here in the crowd now. This might get out of hand here.
I said bring it.
Oh, here comes Watchy.
Thought he were going to chicken out, but Watchy's following him.
We might take a break here, folks. We'll be right back as this all gets settled.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Hello, I'm Tammy Benson, and this is
Nancy Bowling.
And we're here to tell you about the wonderful service at hospice and what they have to bring. From the nursing services, to the medical director, to in-home aides, to a chaplain, to bereavement, to everything you can imagine. They were there to take care of it.
I cannot think of how the experience with hospice could have been any better professionally, spiritually.
And welcome back to the RO Sports Show's coverage of the Sandhills Wrestling Alliance's comeback night. Now, Russell Parker and Matt Harrelson here with you, getting ready for the main event.
Yeah, if we even have a main event. We haven't heard at all who Crash is going to be facing tonight.
That's right. Of course, a bunch of guys came out earlier, and he basically challenged the locker room, so we'll have to wait and see here in just a moment.
And here he comes now, Crash. We'll see what he's got to say, or if he's really like he's ready to wrestle anyways.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Shirt off.
Of course, why wouldn't you be? It's a big night for him. 14 years they've been waiting to make this comeback show.
There's his dad, Crash Davis, right ringside too.
That's right, who passed the torch, so to speak, to Crash, younger Crash.
Yeah. Cutting the music
ready
here.
to go.
Talk.
Let's get right to it, he said.
Let's find out who we got.
I'm excited.
There's no one back there that has accepted my challenge.
What?
I can't believe that.
So that's it? Wait a minute. Who is this? No way. It can't be.
Is it?
That can't be who I think it is.
Are they teasing us? Whoever it is on a new level.
Oh man, it is hang time.
There he is.
Oh, look at that shirt.
That shirt's not going to get him any love here in Rockingham. I can tell him that right now.
Oh man, I was not expecting hang time to show up.
Me neither. You know, we were talking earlier. It could be some guy we haven't even discussed, and lo and behold, here we are.
Yeah.
Hang
and
time.
It's hang time at that. Oh man, Crash doesn't seem. I don't know what he's thinking right now. He might be ready for this one. He might not be.
It seems to me like he's trying not to put his emotions out on his sleeve, which is probably the smart call. He's going to have to be ready to go off the bat.
Let's hear what he has to say. Is he wrestling? Gotta talk.
Maybe he's just talking.
Of course, the crowd is definitely talking to him.
Could be another opponent. We don't know yet.
Crowd is not liking him.
Crowd have nothing to do with him.
Talking trash to the crowd here.
Dirty trash. Sounds like Hang Time's trying to just be louder than the crowd.
Yeah.
To shut him up. Good luck, though, my man.
Yeah, this crowd has been great tonight.
Yeah.
And I got the statistics from earlier from the back. They said that they have actually got over $400 raised tonight.
Wow, that's great. Of course, going to a wonderful cause, trying to battle MS.
Mm-hmm. And I know Jody Harrell personally, and she is a wonderful woman. Who is not wonderful, though, is Hang Time.
That's right. He's probably not going to get much love from the crowd moving forward. By the way, the crowd, well, you just mentioned how up and pumped they are. Big crowd tonight, too. Not really. I don't see any empty seats.
A lot of trash talk here, I think.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if this is actually our main event.
Yeah, are we having a match or are we having a shouting contest?
That's right. Crowd ready to see these guys. If they're going to get into it, they need to go ahead and start. It's what the crowd's wanting.
Well, I certainly think Crash is ready to go. He has to be. Maybe Hang Time's trying to challenge somebody else other than Crash.
Maybe Hang Time, maybe a little nervous, may have regretted coming out here.
Yeah.
Instead of going after Crash, he's taking his frustration out on the fans. Not sure if we're wrestling or if it's stand-up comic hour here.
Yeah. Ooh, now trash talking the entire town.
That won't get him far.
No. He's in the wrong place to be talking like that.
Crash may take him out in the parking lot and have him have his way.
Hey, parking lot match. Let's make it happen.
Unsanctioned match. Anything goes. The bay doors are open. Crowd's kind of hoping that Hang Time's either going to do something or go back to the back so we can start a different match.
Crash looking at him like he's just like, really?
Enough talking.
He's getting a child involved now.
Kind of reminiscent of a certain tag team championship match recently.
Might have a handicap match here.
Hang Time trying to insult Richmond County people talking about Twinkies. You got to do better than that, brother. Is Crash going to allow this?
Yeah, this should be Crash's ring here, so to say. But I wonder if Hang Time got that kid, paid him a few dollars to say what he did.
Yeah, I could absolutely see that scenario playing out.
Thing's gonna slap around Crash here.
Hang Time seems like he's showing a little compassion, but I think that will be short-lived.
Now I think we're finally getting ready to go.
There we go. It looks like we have the ref from the original fight, the first one that we saw.
Yeah. Trying to get Hang Time to where she can check his boots here, but he was trying to not really being too cooperative there. Here's the bell.
Finally, we get around to the match itself.
Looks like it's more shouting.
Shirt coming off.
Finally.
Hang Time ready to go.
Crash letting his presence be known.
Moving the ring around a little bit.
He said, shut up and let's dance.
Both similar colored trunks. Crash is a little longer towards his knees.
Yeah. Of course, orange and purple has been the representation tonight for MS awareness.
Right.
And that's the reason why his pants here, or his tights here, are purple. And earlier tonight, he came out with an orange shirt on, so a lot of it dedicated towards battling MS.
Hang Time saying, you can't spell trouble. I wish that kid would say, well, why don't you do it? Put him on the spot. Of course, right now, Crash Calhoun and Hang Time on the spot. Looks like they might lock up here shortly.
Hang Time trying to get Crash to slow down a little bit, but we ain't pick up any pace.
Yeah, they're just kind of sizing
There we
each
go,
other
locking up finally. Crash, a lot of power on his side. He just threw him across the ring here. Hang Time looking on. Might be regretting this match now.
I'm just happy to see they finally got around to it, Russell.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we've been speculating and wondering who was going to be facing Crash when at the beginning of the show he called out the locker room.
I don't even remember seeing Hang Time come out with their locker room beforehand. Like he wasn't even invited or something. Like,
talking about Hang Time?
Yeah, kind of just like he showed up.
Yeah. Maybe he did. Maybe he, drove in from somewhere as quick as he could. Heard, from word of mouth. Maybe one of his buddies in the locker room said, "There's a challenge out there, and
yeah,
you could be the man to take it up." Here we are.
He might be regretting it though. We'll have to see what happens. Getting ready to lock up again here. Headlock here by Crash.
Is he gonna push off?
Wrenching it in.
Yeah, he is. That hurts. You know where it really hurts is around the ears.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that, but the ears are real sensitive. Of course, the takedown there by Crash.
Crash taking his time here with Hang Time. This is a very slow-paced match here, considering what we've all seen so far.
It is, and with it being that way, who do you think that favors more in the early going?
Well, I think Hang Time might believe it will be in his favor since he's the one who's conducting that slow pace.
Right.
And it might be in his favor here, but Crash seems like a guy who can work with slow pace too.
So that's what I was going to say. I was just going to opine that right now I think Crash will be the guy that's in control to begin with, just with its slow pace. But again, anybody's ball game at this point.
And with, of course, Hang Time focusing off attention towards the crowd, Crash is focusing his attention to Hang Time.
That's right.
Learning just how he moves in the ring, walks in the ring.
And who knows, maybe the crowd has picked up on that and is going to continue to try to distract him to help Crash.
Yeah.
You know, as we've said earlier in the show, the fans can be an extra tag team partner or, you know, whatever you need them to be.
Hang Time's just kind of laying back here. I don't think he wants anything to do with it.
No, but it seems like Crash maybe caught a finger to the eye or something.
Yeah, I believe so when they were on the ground.
Could come back to bite him later on. Looks like Hang Time's holding his wrist, maybe?
Back up to his feet now, and Crash trying to get the crowd on his side here. I don't think he has to try too hard on this situation.
No. Crowd fully into it.
Lock up here. I think it's the third time they've done this.
Yeah. Probably won't be the last.
Oh, no. Back in Hang Time up into the ropes here. To the corner of him. Referee breaks it up there at 2.
Got two veterans of the squared circle here going one-on-one. Crash Calhoun versus Hang Time.
Oh, referee getting handled over here.
Of course, if you're just now joining us, shame on you. You missed a great match and a great card. But earlier tonight, Crash Calhoun came out, gave a wonderful speech about the point of the comeback show here tonight for Sandhills Wrestling Alliance in dedication to his mom, Jody Harrell, who's been battling MS. And like we said, called the locker room out. Nobody responded until right before this match started, and here we are, Hang Time.
And Crash was going to cancel the entire show here afterwards because
he was ready to hang it up, yeah.
And he was going to hang it up, like I said, but here comes Hang Time.
I'm really starting to think that Hang Time wasn't in the building to begin with.
Oh, no.
We're going to see who's the strongest man going here. Taking Hang down to his knees. And overpower him.
I find it kind of ironic of Hang Time's name, you know. He's hanging around, wasting some time with the crowd here, yeah.
Should I start whistling there? I think I heard a mama joke in there.
Yeah.
Going old school with it. There it is. And the pace is slowed down once again, Russell.
Yeah, Crash is... I'm not sure Crash... I think Crash might be getting a little frustrated here about this. He might be wanting to go ahead and get going. Of course, this is his first match ever in front of his parents here.
Yeah, which, as we mentioned earlier, you know, could put some added pressure on Crash, you know. Performing in front of your parents for the first time.
And they're in the front row, too.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would be nervous just in general performing and wrestling in front of them, much less for the first time. Of course, Crash made the challenge, so even more pressure on him because of that. Hang Time answered. Here we are.
And the thing, you know, he had a whole locker room that he could have chose from, and he let them choose him. Of course, that could be anybody, and that was even more difficult because you had to focus all that attention on that person all night. But then a guy who wasn't even in the locker room at all shows up.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You're absolutely right. You can, if you know who your opponent's going to be. Here we go. Count out at 2. If you know who your opponent's going to be, it gives you a chance to do your homework on him, maybe scout him a little bit.
Yeah.
But in a situation like this where you don't know who you're going to be facing until literally seconds before it happens,
yeah,
you know, it's going to leave you at a disadvantage.
Face right into the top turnbuckle. And Hang Time getting an advantage here.
And don't you think that Hang Time knew he was going to be coming out there?
Oh, hung up on the ropes.
Maybe not as soon as he probably would have liked, but it gave him a little bit more preparation time, don't you think?
Yeah.
course, right now it doesn't seem to matter. Crash in
has the
control.
advantage. Ken over here in the corner. Kick out at 2.
Was it a kick out or did he get a leg on the rep? I couldn't tell. Or both.
Could have been both, yeah. Outside the ring he goes. A hard hit to the concrete down there. Of course, there's no mat down there. It's just hard, solid concrete.
Yeah. Thought that was going to be off the ropes. Instead, it was through the ropes.
And the referee going to start the count out. And
like you said, there's no give down there on the floor.
Crash coming down here now.
There's not even a rug down there. And I've been in the rescue squad. I mean, it's asphalt, concrete down there. There's
it
no
doesn't feel
give.
good.
Much less coming off the top of the
something's going on
ring
here.
there.
I feel like Crash is calling for somebody from the back here.
Is he hurt?
Now, of course, earlier during the break, we heard the paramedic, rescue squad actually left out on a call, I think.
Really?
So there's nobody here.
So there's no one there. No first responders to respond first.
Referee's now getting out of the ring to check on hang time.
And the crowd's gotten very quiet now, wondering what's going on.
And this could be something serious here.
The commissioner coming over.
They're having a chat here. It's gonna be something serious here, folks.
Yeah, the ref looks in disarray.
Commissioner calling for somebody in the back here. We need somebody down here immediately.
Who do you reckon he's calling? A doctor?
If they are, there's none here.
Yeah. Someone in the crowd is sounding like trying to explain to them that there's no one there to check in on him.
Of course, Crash, he runs his company, so of course he's going to be concerned with his wrestlers here, regardless if he's fighting them or not.
Absolutely. Yeah, because at a certain point, none of that matters. You know, it's about the health.
And there's some people going in the back now. I guess we're going to try and find somebody. We need somebody down here immediately.
Of course, like we just said, the crowd trying to figure out what's going on. You can hear a murmur in the building.
Referee's not even sure what to do. Commissioner says nobody's back there.
He puts his hands up. What are you supposed to do?
Does somebody need to call for first help to come down here, maybe?
Yeah, an ambulance or something needs to come quickly. And I don't know about you, but I didn't see exactly what happened. But if it has anything to do with hitting that floor, don't you think?
Yeah,
I mean,
he could have busted open his head. Of course, we haven't seen him got up yet or anything.
No, but as we were just talking about, that floor literally has no give in it.
Crash looks like he's in just.
He looks upset. Of course, like you said, the guy that's the owner now, this is one of his guys.
And he looks
regardless of whether they're enemies right now.
No, watch out, Crash! Oh no!
Oh, and it.
Hang Time was playing him the whole time.
Tricking him.
He got everybody fooled too, man. Wow.
Wow, I agree. Wow is the only thing I know to say right now. And see Crash having some compassion. Yeah. And this is what happens to him.
Taking advantage of him. And of course, Crash probably feeling that pressure too of having this happen in front of his parents. Of course, his parents sitting right there,
right in front of it.
And he just gets obliterated right there from behind.
Hang Time, very mischievous tonight. That's almost one of those shame on you kind of things.
Yeah, shame on you, Hang Time. That was just so uncalled for.
To get people, not only the crowd and the ref and the commissioner, but, Crash himself, who oversees a lot of these guys and is worried about a guy on his roster. And then Hang Time turns around and does this.
Yeah. Brutal.
A lot of shocked looking faces in the crowd.
Crowd letting them know how they feel about the situation.
As they should. But again, if Hang Time's willing to drop to that level, I don't think he really cares what the crowd thinks.
And Crash now down on his back.
I mean, Crash has lost all momentum.
Yeah. That could just be the complete turnaround right there.
Which, I don't want to give Hang Time credit for doing something like that, but he has used it to his advantage. I mean, you see where we were before that and where we are now.
Oh, man.
You could hear that.
I bet he couldn't hear anything no more, though.
He probably can't hear anything right now. It's like a flashbang.
Yeah. Ooh.
Shot to the face. Antagonizing the crowd.
Look at his chest. It's turning red now. I imagine he got a handprint there.
It's as red as the gentleman's shirt behind him. Crash down and out right now, Russell. What do you think he needs to do to get back in this?
I'm not sure if Crash really has it in him anymore to do it. Look at this.
Yeah,
Man, he's taunting him.
Yeah, it really took it all out of him, and not just physically, but emotionally too.
Yeah.
Mentally.
He probably was freaking out, and he was freaking out down there at the edge of the ring with Hang Time being down.
Yeah.
And that just took everything out of him there.
And again, shame on Hang Time for pulling a stunt like that. Of course, again, he doesn't care what we think.
Just taunting over here with the commissioner.
Again, the match is
I think
going.
they just made a new disqualification.
Have they?
I think so. I think the commissioner just allowed that.
The match is kind of slowed back down to that snail pace we saw earlier, but maybe that will change this up a little bit.
And maybe, I don't know what the commissioner was thinking there. I think it was a bad idea making it no DQ, because now this is going to help Hang Time even more.
Maybe he's thinking it'll give Crash a chance to maybe get the upper hand with a weapon or something along those lines. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but I know the crowd's hoping for that.
Oh, what a hit. More taunting here.
Yeah, Hang Time acknowledging that the crowd has gotten really quiet, and rightfully so.
Crash still trying to get back to his feet here.
Very slowly. Looks like he's holding his left shoulder.
And that could come to effect later on.
Yeah, and I'll be interested to see if Hang Time maybe zeroes in on that shoulder.
This is out of control. It's so heartless by Hang Time.
And there he goes. Looks like maybe you're going to pick on one of those shoulders again.
Oh, and a huge leg drop there. Very high up.
Got both shoulders on that one. And you can tell Crash is in pain.
The agony on his face.
Gonna do it again, maybe? Maybe try to get a little more hang time this time? No pun intended.
You know, the crowd is trying to get maybe some help from ECO, and of course he was out here earlier. I don't think nobody's coming to the aid of Crash. So look at Crash trying to get back in this.
Yeah, I believe Crash is gonna have to handle this one on his own.
He did ask for it now.
He did. Do you think maybe he's thinking he bit off more than he could chew?
I think so. You would have to in this case. I think he's trying to go big here for his mama tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's paying off too well.
There's a
Kick
2
out.
count. 2. Looks like he's just straight up choking him.
Yeah. This looks bad.
Hang Time taking no prisoners. Of course, you know they took the DQ off, so this is legal now.
Yeah. Anything can go.
You know, blatantly choking him right in front of the referee. Nothing she can do about it, though.
Pinfall. Kick out.
Kick out at 2. Of course, Hang Time
has it.
Yeah, wanting her to count quicker, but not sure how far he's going to get with that argument. You know, don't you have to think the ref's probably a little mad at him, too?
I would think so, too, because they even put her in a tough situation where she may have to call the entire match.
Yeah, you could tell that she was frantic about it.
The crowd's just kind of sitting down here. They're not really doing much.
Yeah, Crash is going to have to get the crowd back in it if he's going to want to get back in it. Use them to his advantage.
I'm trying to buy someone, he said. We'll see if that can work. Uh-oh.
A reverse, perhaps?
I think Crash might have his number here.
Get him. I'm actively pulling for Crash now.
Oh, there we go.
Big body slam.
Yeah, I can't see why you wouldn't want Crash to win at this point with the way Hangtime's been, but it has been effective.
It
what
was.
Hangtime has done.
It was. Not necessarily the nicest or the most ethical way to do it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
And this could be a huge win for Hangtime tonight. I mean, this could set him up for a future title match or something of that nature.
Absolutely.
Being the owner of the company.
In front of his mom.
A little dancing here. Kind of a little money here like Sam Mack.
Yes, he is. Winding up the same way, too.
Oh, I think it was a headbutt by
Was that what
Crash.
happened? I thought I saw a headbutt. That's what I thought happened.
And a leg drop by Crash. It's going crashing down there.
Maybe this could be his opening.
I think I'm trying to roll away from him here.
Another leg drop. Big leg drop from Crash Calhoun.
He's dazed now as Hangtime.
You can feel the momentum shifting as we speak. Going for the third
Crowd asking
time.
for another one, and he's going to give it to him.
Third time the charm.
Really going for the pin. Kick out at 2.5.
Wow, I really thought he was going to have it on that one. Hangtime back up on his feet quickly, but I'm not sure he did that voluntarily.
Instinct. That's all it is right there.
All right, halfway in, halfway out.
Oh, well, there's some Hangtime for you.
And once again,
Hang on the ropes for dear
playing
life.
seesaw here. Crash going to finish the job.
Going for another one. Hard hit there.
You could hear that one. It's amazing how hard these guys hit each other.
Yeah. It's even more amazing. Oh, no.
Another chance for that no DQ to come into play.
Oh, yeah. Certainly now working in Crash's favor.
Yeah. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
With the hits that they do, it's also amazing that they can take them like they can.
Yeah, and absorb the blow, if you will.
And even kind of use that as like adrenaline or some momentum for them later. It's incredible what these athletes
And not
can do.
only that, but you have to use it as a learning tool.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to remember, all right, he attacked me this way, or he attacked me this way, or he attacked me in this sequence, to keep that in mind in case there's a next time. And there's always a next time.
Oh, yes.
SWA. Seems like the tables have turned. Crash now taking his time.
Leg.
Yeah. Of course, again, for those just joining us, Crash Calhoun opened the night up, challenging everybody in the locker room to come and get it, and he got hang time. Matt Harrelson and Russell Parker joining you for the RO Sports Show's coverage. Sand Hills Wrestling Alliance. This is their comeback show. 14 years they've been waiting to come back, and we were lucky enough to call it.
Oh, yes. And, of course, this show is benefiting Joey Harold, which is that man right there in the purple tie. Oh!
He just got a cheap shot, looked like.
Benefit show for Jody Harold, but her son is
down for the
not
count, it looks
benefiting
like.
right now at all from this match.
No, not benefiting. Well put.
With no DQ match.
Yeah, and hang time's not going to let up on him.
Might be another shot here.
Not going to give him enough time to breathe. 2 in a row. For any man out there, you know how that feels.
Oh,
that
yes.
hurts. He is not in a happy place right now. Of course, hang time still got time to trash talk the fans.
Now, he has certainly made time for that.
Yes.
From the moment he walked out here. Oh, gave Crash a wedgie here.
It looks like an atomic wedgie. That's the one where they pull it over your head. Of course, he didn't quite make it there, but he could have.
Not sure Crash would have wanted that to happen.
Of course, have we gotten to the point where they're getting to third grade shenanigans here?
It seems like it. Of course, Hang Time's kind of been there all night.
What do we have there? I'm not sure what you call that move. I know what it's called, the finisher, but
Yeah.
it's got a word we can't say on here. Similar, Dolph Ziggler has a move similar to that.
Yeah. Kind of like a zigzag in a sense.
Zigzag, very similar, yeah. It'll make you famous. I'll just put it that way.
Mm-hmm. Hang Time taking his time again.
Yeah, stalking him. And then, of course, going to get back into it with the fans. Seems to be his MO so far tonight.
Where's Crash Davis going over there? He just kind of walked off.
Yeah, I saw him. Tough to miss in that orange t-shirt.
Yeah. He just left the building, folks.
Camera caught up to him, but we couldn't really see where he was going.
He just walked out of the building there, I think.
Yeah.
Disappointment?
I don't know. It may be.
That's
I'd hate to think that, but
especially for Crash. What is he thinking right now?
Yeah, because I mean, no offense, but Crash has spent the most of this match on his back. You know, maybe also at certain points has seemed a little reluctant that he even made this match available.
Yeah. Crash family is a little disoriented right now.
Yeah, maybe his dad just couldn't take it anymore. He's tired of seeing his son beat up.
Yeah.
Because again, this is the first time they've seen it.
Yeah,
they don't know what to expect, you know.
And of course, Crash Calhoun wanted to come in here to impress especially his dad, who just gave him the keys to the company.
Absolutely, and I mean, he wants to make, like you said, wants to make a good impression, and unfortunately, not happening. It may have caused his dad to.
Oh, just locked in. Crash taps.
Oh no, he taps out.
That armbar was locked in tight.
Wow, the crowd is silent on that one.
Crowd is in disbelief here.
Listen how quiet it is. You could hear a pin drop in here, folks, inside the rescue squad. Whereas Hang Time says, "Cut my music."
Is he done? Is he not done? What's
He could continue to beat up on Crash. Is he going to leave him alone?
I think Hang Time's just going to leave. It looks like maybe he don't want nobody to hear his music. Maybe he just want to watch him closely.
Yeah, maybe he's done all the damage he wants to do.
Maybe he wants to hear the noise of the crowd.
But again, this is the same guy that tricked everybody earlier into thinking he was severely injured.
Yeah.
So who knows what he's doing right now.
I think he's very much pleased with what he's done tonight.
I mean, he
sent
Crash's dad out of the building.
Yeah, mission accomplished for Hang Time.
Yeah.
Just basking in the what the fans have to say to him. Of course, there's Crash's grandpa right there too. I think he's in disbelief as well. The whole family here.
The whole family, yeah. I hate to say it, maybe Crash feeling a little disgraced right now. Yeah, I'm not sure any other, how many ways there are to put it, but I kind of feel sorry for him.
Yeah. But again, he asked for this to happen.
He did. You're right about that. So maybe not as sorry for him as I should. Back on his feet now, at least.
Oh, look at this! And there's Crash. There's Crash Davis with a referee shirt on. Uh-oh.
So Hang Time thought he was getting away. Not so fast, my friend. Crash Davis in the black and white. Thought he had left the building.
And Hang Time got slapped by Jody Harold down there at ringside.
Wow. It's a family affair now. Crash Calhoun setting him up.
Look out, Hang Time. Just slapping him around now. Oh, look at this. Oh, I believe they call that the Crash Course.
Crash Course gonna do it. The double count out. What a show. What a match.
How about that? The Crash family coming out here to aid.
Yeah,
his son.
we thought Crash Davis had given up on his son, and lo and behold, he was just changing shirts. Back in the ring as a referee, now holding up his son's hand, who was victorious. First time he's got to see him wrestle, comes away with a win.
How about that though? That's pretty cool. Kind of like passing the keys over right there. Kind of just passing it down to Crash. From Crash to Crash.
Absolutely. A lot of up and downs in this match emotionally.
Oh yeah. I got a feeling Crash is feeling very happy about this now.
I'm sure he is.
Hang Time kind of in disbelief here at what happened.
You would expect maybe to hear some words from Crash?
We might. Of course, he's going to show off to the fans here.
Got to show off.
Oh,
Big victory. Even though it was after a tap out, he got the last word.
Oh, yeah. Fans are loving it now.
Yeah. And having his moment.
Crash Davis now over here. Helping up Hang Time, kind of sportsmanship.
Yeah, good sportsmanship.
Oh,
or is it? Or is it?
Clothesline. Crash Davis.
He's not done yet.
Oh, what's he going for here?
Crash Davis.
He's going to get a taste of his own medicine here.
Oh. Ouch.
There's some very valuable jewels.
And a roll up just for good measure.
And Crash Davis gets him a pinfall.
Wow, what a great way to end the night.
"14 years later, here he is back in the ring."
I think it's safe to say that Davis crashed the party.
Yes. Hang Time's going to be feeling that in the morning.
Yes, he is. And you know what? Not many people in this building are feeling sorry for him because he got a taste of his own medicine. Tried to trick everybody earlier. Had Crash Calhoun himself worried for a guy on his roster. Ends up turning on him. Actually gets tapped out, but
comes back.
Crash Calhoun not to be outdone with little help from his dad, Crash Davis, and from his mom, Jody, getting a slap in there towards the end.
I'm pretty sure she loved that, considering what she saw done to her boy.
And again, this was the first time that Crash Calhoun's parents were in attendance to see him wrestle.
Well, what's going on here with Hang Time and the referee?
Hang Time may need to learn when to learn to shut up.
Yeah. Oh no!
Can't do that.
Here comes Crash. Wait a minute. Oh, referee!
Oh! Wow, referee getting in there with some skills. I know Hang Time didn't see that coming.
No, it didn't. I think that might shut him up the rest of the night there. That might seal the deal.
Yeah, it's time for him to tuck his tail in and go home.
Go back to where you came from.
He's taking his ball and going home.
How about that, folks?
Yes, great matches throughout the night. You, of course, have been watching the RO Sports Show's coverage of the Sand Hills Wrestling Alliance's comeback show. 14 years they've been waiting.
Coming out here to celebrate with Crash here.
Yeah, Cruz and Crash in the ring together. Of course, a great moment there. And all of this to battle MS. Of course, Crash Calhoun's mom suffering from that. But it's been great joining you here tonight. For Matt Harrelson and Russell Parker, this has been the Sand Hills Wrestling Alliance Comeback Show.
All right. We just want to give you a big thank you for coming out and supporting my mom this evening from SWA, RWC, CWE, and Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. I want to thank each and every single one of the wrestlers that came tonight, each and every single fan. I hope you had a good time yelling at me, screaming at me. Y'all are the heart and soul of the reason we love doing this stuff. We love you, we thank you. We may not agree all the time, but from Carolina's Wrestling Entertainment, I want to
Love you, Jody.